Welcome everyone, Sport Trainer Adam here. I'm an ex-lieutenant in the military. I've had martial arts training in Muay Thai, Western style boxing, and Taekwondo. I'm going to take you through a strength and plyometric workout today. Let's go. Alright, so welcome to the warm-up phase here. We're going to do 30 seconds for a walkout and then 30 seconds for a squat to hip rotation, which is very important for the workout we're about to do. Let's go. So we have 30 seconds for the walkout. Start off with your knees slightly bent, not to fully extend them yet. We start off with our arms fully extended, walking straight out, knees in position, walking back again to that same position, and each time slowly trying to strengthen and straighten your legs out. Keep on doing this until the 30 seconds is over. Really trying to make those walkouts count. We've just completed our 30 seconds on that walkout. Now we're going to move on to 30 seconds for our squat to hip rotation. Alright, so for the squat to hip rotation, you can try this with hands behind your head. Usually we squat right down, pushing our glutes to the back. As we come up, we rotate our knees, back down again, rotate the other knee. Taking your time with this here, folks. Really trying to get those knees nice and warmed up, get those hips nice and warmed up, especially those tight hip flexors. Just keep on pushing through it here. Nice and slow, getting the full momentum on each rotation. Getting that squat nice and low each time. Each time you come up, making sure that you're taking that deep breath. Alright everyone, we're going to start off our first strength round. We're going to need three things for this. First up, you're going to need your all-in-one bench. That's right behind me. You're going to need your Spore power tubes, and you're going to need whatever dumbbells that you can have at home. For this strength round, we're going to have 5 exercises. Each of the exercises will run for 45 seconds with a 15-second break in between. We're going to kick it off with our first exercise, folks. It's going to be tricep dips here. No weights are required. We're going to come to the edge of our bench over here. Just like so. We're going to tuck our elbows as close into our bodies as possible. Legs fully extended like so. Dropping straight down, coming back up again. Holding this position the entire 45 seconds. If you need that modification, you can bring your feet slightly closer to yourselves just to take some of that stress off. Alright, next up we have our skull crushers. We're going to need our all-in-one bench again and 2 dumbbells. Coming to the side of our benches here, we're going to be lying down, grabbing those 2 dumbbells like so. Hold it straight up, locking those elbows in position. We're going to focus on our triceps with this exercise, folks. Holding straight down, back up again on that exhale. Inhale down, locking those elbows in, straight up on that exhale. For your next 45 seconds, folks, we're going to be doing a hammer chest press. We're going to need that all-in-one bench again, 2 heavier dumbbells if you have them. Coming to the edge of our bench again, we're going to be seated. At first, grabbing those 2 dumbbells, placing them on your knees, gently lying back into it, holding those dumbbells at the side of your chest. Most important thing here, folks, is that our wrists are facing each other the entire exercise. Inhaling down, exhale as we push up, making sure those dumbbells do not go past our chest line. Next up, we have the seated resistance band row. What we're going to need for this is that all-in-one bench, grabbing a sport power tube as well, placing it into one of the channels on this bench that is opposite from where you're going to be seated. We grab those handles, come to the opposite side of that bench, extend our legs fully, locking those knees. With that posture, which is really important here, folks, keeping that chest up, activate that core. We pull back and control forwards. Pull back and control forwards. So next up, we have the resistance band upright row. We still need our sport power tubes for this and that bench. We're going to put it in a channel that's slightly further up on our bench here. Standing on our bench for this exercise, folks, we're going to cross the sport power tubes over like so. Lifting straight up with those elbows, making sure that they're parallel to each other, and controlling back down.
They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first sight could feel so real. They'll never know this love and how it feels. I never thought love at first sight could feel so real. How it real, how it real, feel so real. How it real, how it real. How it real, and that feels so real. How it real, how it real, how it real, feels so real. How it real, how it real.
Baby, I'm a gangster too. It takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
On my knees in the night, there.
Baby, I'm a gangster too.
Bang it. On my knees in the night, there. Prayers in the street light.
Baby, I'm a gangster too. It takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
On my knees in the night, there.
Baby, I'm a gangster too.
Bang it.
Baby, I'm a gangster too.
On my knees in the night, there. Prayers in the street light.
Baby, I'm a gangster too. It takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
On my knees in the night, saying,
Baby, I'm a gangster too.
bang it.
Baby, I'm a gangster too.
On my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light.
Baby, I'm a gangster too.
All right, well done everyone for that first strength round. We're gonna have a quick break first, and then we're gonna move on to our first plyometric round. All right, so for our first plyometric round, we have a burpee to lateral jump combination. We start off in this standing position like so, drop straight to the ground with our chest, straight back up into a hop. We wanna make this fast and dynamic, folks. Jumping straight up, back down as soon as we land, chest to the ground, back up, rinse and repeat again. Next two exercises, they're gonna be step ups with a hop. For these two exercises, where we're gonna be working either leg, we're gonna need our Spore bracelets on our ankles, as you can see. First up, we're gonna have our left leg on the bench. We're gonna drive our knee up, working in that hop as well, like so. So straight up with that hop, back down again, staying on that one leg the entire time. In the second exercise, we're gonna switch to the other leg. All right, well done guys, only two more exercises till our halfway point. The next two exercises are gonna be pistol squats. We're gonna start off with our right leg up in the air. Your final exercise, left leg up in the air. Here's what the pistol squat looks like. First off, we take our right leg up in the air. If you need that modification, you can drop it to the ground like so for more stability. From this position, we slowly lower down, touching the bench, and then going straight back up again.
What you gonna do now? What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about? Right. Down in the
I've been rolling so deep, I've been sipping by the week.
right.
Mixing Tennessee with a touch of Tennessee.
Down in the
Deep, I'm a freak in the sheets.
Right.
You think you seen it all? I got more tricks up my sleeve. You know better than to bring your friends around me.
Right.
I know you fucking him, but you wish it was me. Let me whisper in your ear, cause you know I'm a freak. You know nothing about going down that deep. I don't give a fuck what they say about me. I don't give a fuck what they say about me. No, I don't give a fuck what they say about me.
down in the right. Now I know y'all be loving this shit. What you know about rolling? What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do now? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about rolling? What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit right here.
Put the fucking mic on. Mic is on.
ya. All I could want, all I could wish for. Nights alone that we miss more. The days we save as souvenirs. There's no time, I wanna live more time and give you my whole life. I left my girl, I'm in my order. Hate to even call it torture. Remember when I couldn't hold her. Left the package for him over. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I get the feeling so I'm sure. And in my hand because I'm yours. I can't pretend, I can't ignore your eyes for me. Don't think you wanna know just where I've been. Oh. Nothing distracting. What I need is right in my arms. If you should set your shit is mine. And I'll be right here with you till the end.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my peaches right from Georgia. Got my peaches right from Georgia. Got my peaches right from Georgia. We from California. Thank you. Got my peaches right from Georgia. Got my peaches right from Georgia. Got my peaches right from Georgia. We from California. I got my peaches out in Georgia. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source.
All right, well done, guys. We're halfway through this workout for today. This is the second strength round. What we're gonna need for this here is that all-in-one bench again and some dumbbells. For this backrest here, we're gonna drive it up, grabbing this lever that we see in there, pulling it all the way back to the third tier, making sure it's secure to get it in that incline position. All right, our first exercise here, folks, is our incline chest press. We're gonna need 2 dumbbells for this and that incline bench, as I showed you before. Seated first on that bench, grabbing those 2 dumbbells, placing them on your knees. We lie back onto that bench, holding those weights at about chest height. On that exhale, we push those dumbbells out and inhale, control back down. Our next exercise is going to be exactly the same thing, but it's going to be a reverse version of that first exercise. So we're going to grab those 2 dumbbells again. This time, again, lying back on your bench, but wrists are facing backwards this time. Likewise, we push out on that exhale, control back down. Push out on that exhale, control back down. All right, our next exercise is an incline chest fly. Again, we're gonna grab those 2 dumbbells, back on our benches again, folks, making sure that chest is pushed out ever so slightly with that arch in our back. Slight bend in our elbows through that. We start off in this position, drawing those dumbbells slowly out, pushing that chest out, being conscious of that, then pulling it back in. Control out. And pulling it back in. Next up, we have the incline bicep curl. First up though, we're gonna bring up this backrest by pushing it up 1 tier. Grab that lever, lock it in place, making sure it's secure as always. Coming to the front of our benches, grabbing the 2 dumbbells, placing them at our knees, lying back on that bench, and as always, being mindful that our chest is pushed forward, getting that nice natural arch in our back. We're gonna hold our weights at our sides by tucking our elbows in and then slowly controlling down, focusing on those biceps and isolating them, drawing back up on that exhale, controlling back down again. All right, folks, for our final exercise on this second strength round, it's gonna be dumbbell deadlifts. We're going slightly heavier dumbbells on this if you can. Starting off in this position with our knees slightly bent, bending slightly at the waist, keeping that back neutral the whole way. We're gonna grab those dumbbells at the bottom, keeping that back neutral the whole way. Right at the top, we're gonna push our hips ever so slightly forward and then lower it back down again, remembering to always focus on keeping that back neutral.
She like the way that I rock, she like the way that I woo, and she let it clap for a nigga. She let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. Yeah, she throw it back for a nigga. Mike and Mary. Billie Jean.
Christian Dior, Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. Like a Mary. Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Christian Dior, Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. When I walk in the spot, 30 on me. Buy at the club, niggas know that I'm paid. Bitch, I'm a thot. Get me lit, I can't fuck with these niggas cause niggas is gay. All in my page, sucking dick. All in my comments and screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones. I smoke, they know I'm wildin'. If I'm on the island, I'm snatching the cell. Brody got locked, the night is bail. Until he free, I'm raising hell. Tell my shooters call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. 3D nights, you doing state time. If you need the glizzy, you can take mine. Please don't come up to mine. You know I'm like that, I'll make a movie like TNT. Black 30 on me, ask who really want it. I bet I air it like DMB. Now they blue island in my section, and I keep that 38 for the weapon. Remember when I came home for correction? All the bad bitches in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for a nigga. She let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. Yeah, she throw it back for a nigga. Like a Mary. Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Christian Dior, Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. Like a Mary. Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Christian Dior, Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard.
I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can see the whole city from this balcony. Back in 2019, I was outside freely, but now they got it out for me. I don't care what frat that you was in, you can't out for me. Keep dreaming. Pineapple juice, I give a sweet semen. I know what they like, so I just keep cheesing. Hard drive full of heat seeking. Tryna come the same day as Jack, rethinking. You don't need Givenchy, you need Jesus. Why do y'all sleep on me? I need reasons. I got Plex in the mail peak season. Shout out to my UPS workers, making sure I receive it. You could do it too, believe it. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. They say you a superstar now, damn, I guess I am. You might be the man, well that's unless I am. Okay, I'll confess I am. Go ahead and get undressed, I am. Okay, cool, you on Sunset?
I am.
I'm about to slide, okay, I'm outside, okay. This lifestyle don't got many downsides, except for the lack of time I get round my family, making sure they never downsize. I got visions of my mom saying, wait, this house mine. Can't lie, I'm on Angus Cloud 9.
Alright, well done guys. This is our final round for today. It's the second plyometric workout. But very quickly, for all these 5 exercises coming up, we're going to have the front leg of this bench folded in. So what we're going to do is to grab that lever, give it a slight tap, Lock it in place as always, making sure it's secure. Drop it down ever so gently, and we're good to go. Your first exercise, folks, are going to be staggered alternated push-ups. What we're going to need for this too is our Spore tone bracelets that we're going to place around our wrists like so, making sure that that Velcro is tight on there. Once they're done, going on the side of our bench here, one hand on the bench, you drop down, chest as close to the floor as possible, come straight back up on that exhale, alternate to the other side. Likewise, if you need that modification, folks, you can drop to your knees at any time. All right, well done, guys. Next up, we have our agility step-ups. We're going to have our bench in this same decline position, tone bracelets from Spore still on. We're going to step up on our bench like so. In a dynamic movement, we're going to swap to the other leg, making sure as we're working our way up the bench and then back down again, that there's always one foot on the bench. We're going to use our hands as well, like I'm about to show you, stabilize our movements. So keeping it agile and dynamic the whole way up and then back down again. All right, next up, folks, we have our decline sit-ups. We're going to be sitting on the higher part of our bench here. You can lock your legs in or toes underneath the front part of the bench for stability, or you can just clamp your heels around the side of the bench, whichever feels more comfortable. In this position, we're going to lock our hands behind our heads, drop back. On that exhale, we control using our abs, push up, and then control back down again. Up and back down. All right, next up, we have our forward bound with a reverse bear crawl. We're only going to need the floor for this, folks. So first up, get into a nice squat, jump, all fours, knees close to the ground without touching them. These are our bear crawls. We crawl backwards, right back to the start again. All right, well done, everyone. We're up to our final exercise right now. It's going to be inclined Russian twist. We can use a dumbbell for this one. If you need a modification, you have those Spore tone bracelets on. Just lock your fingers together. That can act as a weight as well. Or you can just omit the weights altogether for that modification. Otherwise, we grab what we need, hover those legs up in the air, activate that core, and start to twist. Nice and controlled movements, really activating the side of your abs here or your oblique muscles, keeping that good posture. Try to keep that chest up, just so you can take those deep inhales and exhales to last through this round.
Kinda broke, see, y'all, some more. I got five on it. I got four, let's get key. I got five on it. Messing with that ain't no weed. I got five on it. Got me stuck and I go back. I got five on it. Let's go out for a time.
All right, that was a great workout. You killed it. Once again, this is your trainer Adam from Spore, signing off. Hope to see you in the next one.
Move me, baby.